No. Hello everyone! We're gonna get pretty chaotic today. I didn't want to scare you, know that. But this is a creative mental health safe space. If you're new, welcome on. Hey, my name is Naila. This is my channel, DBNaila, done by Naila. And I'm going to attempt this beautiful piece here. This beautiful purple we did last time there. Remember that? My hand's okay. I iced it. So I gotta get this finished. Okay? So I'm going to approach this very much differently than I have in the past. I'm going to use my hands to start this painting off. My fingers, okay? And I'm gonna be using acrylic paint, by the way, acrylic paint. And I'm gonna just go ahead and take my rings off now because it's a little messy, okay? Can you see me? Can you see me, see you? Everything looks orangey here, but oh, it's plain. Okay, good. First things first, what colors are we using? I need acrylic paint. So I'm gonna go with, honestly, I think I'm gonna go crazy. Well, not crazy, but I'm gonna go crazy enough. And I'm gonna just use the primary colors, red, blue, yellow, black, and white for shade. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I told y'all, like, we finna do this, okay? These colors, it's the yellow, black, and white. Oh, dropped it. Basically, this piece is based off of the piece that I'm working on for this gallery show. And the kind of theme of this show is like being unacknowledged. And so I'm going to do a piece kind of basing off, okay, I can't see y'all. I tried, this is a done. All right, so I asked you guys to help me out and figure out which one I should do. I've been looking through the comments. And what I'm hearing is that I should do the piece where I'm patching my skin with old pictures, basically. It goes around the idea of just like how costly it is to advertise yourself as an artist, and sometimes you just are outbacked. I know for me, when I went into like the whole graduating, having an art degree, like what do I do with this now? And I went straight into the field having an art degree. People not buying it because we were all broke because it was COVID and we were indoors. So I understand how hard it is to kind of publicize yourself. And it's like, at times I be feeling like I'm laughed at. Like, you know how it's just kind of like, hey, buy my stuff. And it's kind of like, girl, what the f are you doing? You know? So this is what this piece is basically talking about. The idea of like, we feel like fools. I might title this kind of like the idea of feeling foolish, to be honest. And in the art world, in the art industry, you put yourself out there a lot and we get denied a lot. So this kind of goes hand in hand with the feeling of unacknowledged and how you're just putting so much into something, and sometimes things just don't pay off and you're just out there kind of like, dang, I just spent all this money on materials and I can't even get the money back for it. So it's just kind of like, you know, it feels like a lot of sacrifices sometimes that go towards nothing. So that's what I'm feeling with the whole thing of unacknowledged. So this piece, I am truly going to get into character because I'm going to get this done quickly. I'm going to start this off. I'm going to post this video. I don't know what day I'm posting this video. Hopefully it's before October. I don't know. I'm trying. I'm going to start off with just getting the paint on my canvas with my hands because I'm feeling artistic and I just want to get out there. So, but I'm gonna make my colors with the brush. I'm not that psychotic, okay? I got my palette. This is really dry. I'm just gonna use the one I have on here. Let's get into it. Ow! Oh my God, what did I just touch? That hurts so bad. I ain't like that feeling. Yellow. Where did this yellow come from? It was there the whole time. I literally was like, yellow. Where was this big one? Okay, you know. Anyways, this big one. We don't need a yada. We don't need a lot of yellow right now. Blue. Gotta make this purple color. Some red. Ow. Ow, gotta cramp my finger. Ooh, that was not okay. Ah. Don't laugh at me. White and black. Oh, it was just kind of like blue. Let's not do that. I'll get the black when I need the black. Not right now though. All right, what is the first color that I'm going to put on this canvas? But last time I took a bunch of pictures and I decided on these two individual photos because I feel like I can really show like the whole stitched thing. So you'll see. You'll see. And also, I'm not doing the skin tone. Remember, I'm going for that dark purpley
That is not correct.
Purpley hue. The dark purpley hue. Alright, so let's get our main colors. We're gonna make one set of purple and just continuously make it darker as we go along. I don't want to use a ton of black, but just a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna use this bad boy. Let's get a little bit of blue. I just had a brain fart. Is this purple? I don't know. Purple. A purple color. Let's make a slightly bluer one. Oh, this is a nice pretty color. There should be a slightly lighter one back down here. I got my main colors. Time to use my hand and make art. So I ended up adding brown. Don't get me, don't get me. Honestly, going into this, I don't know how to go about this. So I just have it on my fingertips, so it's kind of like little streaky streaks. But eventually I got really used to it, started moving things around and using it to like physically draw, basically. I feel like a kid again. It's like finger painting. I just think it's really fun, really fun. And remember, this is gonna be like the bones of my piece and everything, so it's not gonna be like me painting with just my hand, but it is gonna be the starting basis on like everything else, to be honest. I am gonna be using a brush. I'm gonna be using one little brush. Well, not little, just one big brush, to be honest. I think it's like 1 or 2 inch brush. It's not really crazy, but it's a big brush, so I can't really get the detailing with a tiny brush, so it's gonna be interesting, very interesting. I'm going in this with trying to use those same purples I made before, you know, but I'm starting to quickly realize that this is in fact not the purple I was hoping for. It's just unintentionally turning into the color I had before with the blue people. Everything looks blue and gray now, so I'm just like, crap. It wasn't intentional, by the way, it really wasn't, so it just kind of happened. But I still like the process. I'm still gonna keep going, I'm trying my hardest not to like be so judgy with how I'm gonna make these faces. I'm trying to make it really loose, really fun, just really blocking those colors, and that's what we're doing. We're just color blocking. That's literally it. Honestly, this is like, out of all of my paintings, this was the most therapeutic painting to create. I'm not gonna lie, that's a really bold statement, but making this painting was honestly the most fun I had, to be honest, like in a long time, because like I love the idea of like painting with like empty space. Is that what is negative space? Where like, for example, how if I want to make a smiley face, like a yellow smiley face, for example, maybe I'll have like a black background instead of starting off with yellow, and I would literally make the yellow marks of the face and leave out areas to make that face. That's what kind of the technique I've been using recently, and it's really fun, especially for my hair. That's how I've been doing my hair recently. I don't start off with painting the curls or anything. I just paint out where I want the color to be, and then I use the background color to like shape it all in. So like I'm using that method a lot to the beginning process here and towards the end, of course, but it just feels so much more painterly. Like I feel really good about this. Like I feel really good about this. So now I'm like really trying to push that randomness, that burst of color. I still want to show all those beautiful colors, you know, like I learned when talking to Sid when she was teaching me like so many different abstract ways to create art. I really want to focus on not thinking so hard and not going in with a plan on how I'm going to make the face. I just want to go in and just start color blocking, and it really helped. It's just really fun. It's very fun. I even threw in a little bit of white just to kind of gray things up a little bit.
Nice.
Yes, I'm taking a break from my hand. I'm wiping my hand. It's so much. This is the same brush, by the way. I'm not changing brushes. This is still the same thick brush. And now I'm getting into excuse me. So now I'm getting into those really nice highlight colors. Not really highlight, but they're still counting as midtones because there's so much brighter parts in this painting. So it does technically count as a midtone still. So don't just bite my head off. You said leave the brightest for I am. I'm just doing the midtones, okay? I'm just setting up the field. And you're probably thinking like, oh, that reminds me of the painting you just did last week. Shh. Does not. Don't say that. It's really fun though. Like I think just color blocking and using so many different types of colors to put those shades in is just a really fun experiment, to be honest, because we're so used to having those three, or like we're so used to having that one skin tone, that one palette, and I'm just literally grabbing so many different colors like all around it, and it's really fun. It's really fun. Y'all, it's looking like something. It's looking like something already. Oh, look at that highlight. Oh my gosh. That just looks, that highlight is just satisfying. So now I'm getting into the shirt. So it's like a base. I'm not doing the straight white, but just getting that lower tone of white. And I'm kind of just rushing it in, just throwing it in there, not being super serious about it. Now I'm gonna get the highlight of the white shirt, very loosely. Nice. It's low-key really cool. I might do a lot more of these with, like in this style. Like I didn't think I would have this much fun doing it, to be honest. So now I'm getting into the painting of paintings. I know that's my thing, but I want to add that. It's part of the idea of the piece. So I'm gonna add paintings, and it's so weird because I'm having the hardest time doing these because I have to duplicate them and paint them multiple times. And of course, I'm not trying to stress and like make things specific a certain way because I'm being more comfortable with it, but I can't help it if they look different because I'm not gonna stress over it. It's okay. I'm gonna embrace the differences in the two different paintings on each canvas. I don't really paint this one a lot in my paintings, but this is the Hopeless Romantic piece with Rue and Zendaya. Yeah, if you guys watch the show. But I had did that painting on a long time ago, and I was like, why not just bring that in the painting? Like a little pop of color to help out. I like it. I like the pop of color. And remember, like I expressed to you guys, I have a hard time being creative. Like I have a hard time thinking of ideas and like, well, not ideas, but like finding ways to recreate a face and repurpose a face. And I'm practicing this. This is literally teasing my brain, and I love it. Like doing that face was like so educational, like as in like shortening how to make certain faces or forming it a different way. Like I didn't think it would be this cool. Like I'm just excited, as you guys can tell. I'm excited. I'll shut up. Oh my god, the scissors. Oh, I'm sorry. All I'm saying is this little detailing area is so fun because that's the detailing, like cutting the actual skin materials. But I'll come back to the skin materials. Like I'm cutting the skin with those scissors, and it's really nice. It's really nice. You know, I am trying to practice just not thinking too hard on it. I'm trying to practice that way because honestly, I'm really trying to enjoy the process, and it's okay that these paintings don't look exactly like the original paintings or each other, but it's still fun. It's still fun. It's like I'm literally working on one big coloring book or something. So now I'm getting into the actual bits of skin from the paintings. So the whole idea of like taking, like cutting some of the painting sections off and then pasting it on my face, that's what I'm painting up here. So it's gonna be a lot of like different types of skin color because it's from different paintings that are going to be shown on the painting itself. So I'm trying to make sure I only take skin from the actual pieces I can see on my painting. I know it's weird, painting upon painting upon painting. I know. So like what I'm doing is I put a nice dark brown, then put a red, and then once I put that nice jelly, like a thick little swatch of red on the side, I'll smush it off with my like finger to make it look kind of like bruised area. I don't know, it's just kind of fun technique I like to do when it comes to like making cuts or scrapes like that. Honestly, I just love working with wet paint. Like I will literally blend it with my finger like it's nothing. Y'all, I thought it was funny, but I had to add a little piece of my mold. I just thought it was really funny. I thought it was pretty cool. Okay, finally I'm done with that skin tone when I got the brown with the red and smacked it in there. I want to make sure I get enough of like every piece. I didn't get the red painting because, I mean, I should put the red painting in here. I completely forgot about the red painting. So one of the reasons why I added this little like eye part was that because the first painting on top was to demonstrate like me putting that swatch of an eye, like this patch of an eye, into this eyeball, kind of like folding it in. So I had to show that exact one at the bottom one because this is the first, like, I guess like as far as time frames, the top one is the one that's towards the beginning, and then the second one is the aftermath. Like after I have the eye in, it's already swollen, the pieces are sticking up, it's all, you know, blah. So that's what it kind of was coming into. That's why I added this little part. And now I'm gonna go in, add some of those beautiful highlights, and going back in and getting those like little air teeth, and probably go in and also kind of figure out what I'm gonna do for the rest of the background. I may keep it purple, but I have to find that exact purple, which is very hard to find because it wasn't purple at first. It was some other blah, blah, blah color. But I will see you guys soon, as in like the next day. Oh, something's in my eye. Okay, so the next day you're probably gonna be like, okay, you're gonna show me this painting. I'm not showing you anything. I'm gonna be painting both of my ideas.
Yes, sir!
So see, you know, I know you probably was thinking like, I low-key heard everyone say that they wanted to go for the hopeless piece instead of the stitch piece. And I can't believe Naila chose. I originally wanted to do both of the ideas. I just want to see what y'all was gonna do. I'm diabolical. Just kidding. But I originally was going to just do both of them, but I didn't think we were going to be this large scale, so I am attempting a lot in a span of 2 days. I'm getting these paintings done. I painted the entire piece yesterday. Then today, I'm going to be finishing today. And you know what? Since you want proof on when I'm painting this stuff, it's September 29th. I promise y'all it's not blood on the screen. Oh. So, yesterday was 28th. I'm knocking these things out, okay? So today we're going to be doing the hopeless one, and I'm excited. The only thing is that I have to think about what I'm going to do. I was going to use the old images that I took from the last video, like recycle some of the pictures, but I'm taking entirely new pictures. I had no idea. I low-key didn't want to choose this one because I had no idea what I wanted to do yet. So I'm gonna think about it and I'm gonna get back to y'all in a little second.
2 hours later.
I thought about it. Took me a while. Took me a lot of while. I took countless videos on my camera and my iPad, to be honest. But what we're going for today, this painting is for being like hopeless as far as like you're a really hard lover, you know, as in not that turn your nasties, as in like you give a lot and sometimes it's the idea of just some people just don't want to receive it. So I'm gonna, sorry about that. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a piece kind of being like, just not being acknowledged in general. So I am stuck between 2 ideas. Now I have this one here where I literally edited a bunch of me's in one spot here. A bunch of me's in one spot. And then I have the same thing, but kind of like highlighting me specifically. And then I got one, no, I lied, it's just those 2 main ones. I don't know which one I want to go for, but I did realize that I don't have any more big ones. I was going to use 2 canvases, but I'm not. I'm going to be using geez Louise. One of these. It's already opened, so I don't really have to do much. Oh. Ta-da! Let's plop this up here. Now, what color background do I want to go for? I'm gonna go for a green? No, that's something. I'm gonna go for a red this time. I'm gonna go for a red. Let's get some colors. This is my palette. I'm gonna have to let it go. It's been doing wonders for me, but I can't work on it. Whoa. Alright, now I just need red and a little bit of black to make it like a burgundy. See, I know I be changing colors. That's when I go wrong. I know, I understand, okay? Ow. I'm just not gonna squeeze with this hand. It's just not working. And a little bit, just a little bit of black. Now I need my brush and I'm gonna water it down. What was the big brush I used? This was the one I used. Which is crunchy. It's a little stuffy in it. Give me a second. It's like a little booster seat I just made. I'm gonna get my wash here. I'm gonna get a bunch of dirty, ugly water that I have because I have a lot of dirty water in this. It's not cleaned. Muddy water. That's what we got. I'm gonna mix it into it. This is really bright, but I like it. You know what's crazy? I forgot I wanted to do certain colors, and this is a deep orange. We're also little deep colors. I'm gonna go for a deep orange. I got a brush thingy stuck. Oh, got it. Yes. Oh, there's another. Great. Got it. Well, that's enough of that. All right, so technically that was the 28th. This is the 29th now, so I'm actually gonna paint it today. It was a lot. I had to finish some things and edit some things. So this is the next day. So I'm gonna finish it today. Let me get to, oh, my edges. Let's get my station straight. Oh, y'all ain't supposed to see that. Ready. Why are you still looking at me? I'm gonna get it ready. All right, we're good now. We're good. So let me get my palette ready. I feel like I could pick it up if I'm being honest. Nothing like a clean palette. I just got black on my white pants. Y'all, I'm too impatient. I'm not doing this. You know, I wonder if I can just... It's like a lot of I'm not sures. I'm not sure how to do this. I'm gonna just go with like, I didn't think this through. I don't know how I'm gonna paint this dang painting, if I'm being honest. Maybe I can go red-ish, but like, it's not necessarily gonna be red. Burnt umber, yeah, burnt umber. I'm not gonna use this hand to squeeze. It's hurt. Ugh. Gotta get blue. Primary colors. Oh, that was my white. Oh, that's my yellow all over me. Nice. Okay, now I need white. Use my jar of black. Call that a day. I guess I'm gonna just start off with my sketch. This is the brush I used last time, so I'm gonna switch it out for this brush because it is a smaller painting. So I'm still gonna go for like a big thing. So I'm gonna use this brush instead, number 6 flat. From Plaza Art. This is the imaginary voice here because I don't feel like recording my face right now. So, like I said, I'm gonna go into this as a drawing, a little stencil here with my very tiny brown brush here. And I just, low-key, it's already coming into like visualization. But I'm getting everything in there, getting the frames and everything like that. I'm nervous on how I should go about this, so I started to just go with the floor first because usually I go for the darker colors first and then find my way to get lighter. I'm not used to really blocking my colors in like I'm using oil paint or something because this is acrylic and I'm just kind of watering it down. It's very nerve-wracking, but I'm also trying to be very loose and comfortable with it, you know? Because I want to make sure I can still see that beautiful red background, so I'm really specific on where I put my colors. So at this part, I thought it was really interesting because I really want to have a shadow because if the light's coming from one source, there's going to be shadows on the opposite side. I'm trying to think like light-wise, like where the shadow should be. And I'm just only using like the original background color but making it slightly darker. And so that would be a good example for my doors where I went for a shadowy purpley and then the doors would be like a lighter pinkish tone. So I'm getting into my skin tone. I didn't necessarily want it to be super duper skin color. It is kind of yellowy a little bit, but I feel like it really shows what I'm trying to invoke here, to be honest. I'm not going to be very specific with the faces. I'm going to be kind of mildly abstract with it. I'm trying to try new things, you know? I'm trying to be creative. I'm trying to find new ways to make a face. But my main focus for the more realistic of the faces is my face, the one in the middle, the very one in the front who's holding this kind of beacon of light, to be honest, aka it's a heart, but I'm gonna make it seem like it's like a beacon of light. This face low-key gave me a lot of trouble too, I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot of trouble for no reason. Getting those shadows in, working backwards from dark to light. I decided not to put my like actual shirt design on my shirt. That's a little bit too complex. I don't really feel like putting that in there, to be honest. Lazy way. I have to be really careful on how to make these colors because I'm not using like any black. I didn't use any of my black, you guys. It was just brown and blue for the darkest colors. So I'm trying to be careful on how I do my palette. Like if I want to go for a darker color, I'll add a lot more blue than just the dark brown that I have because it'll change the palette up slightly enough. Because my hair has more of a brownish tint and then I'm gonna have my shirt be a little bit more bluish tint to just distinguish those two colors. Honestly, this is so fun because this is in my studio, so I'm trying to remix some objects, but for the most part, this is really, really cool as far as like where shadows hit. It's very, like, I don't even know. It's just like a different feel, to be honest. This was not even a good photo, to be honest, as you guys saw. So I'm really remixing a lot of things on where that light's gonna hit and what hue of color it's gonna hit. It's supposed to be like a pinkish tint, but it's just coming off as very white. But I'm fine with it, I'm fine with it, I'm not mad. Finally getting into the pictures, but before I start, I gotta switch my brush out because it's just very big and I have to make little tiny paintings. So I switched to a smaller brush technically, but as soon as I put that bad boy on the canvas, that thing is dry and brittle. I said I'm gonna go ahead and switch that out. Now I'm more comfortable, that's what I'm talking about. Much softer brush. Look at that! I'm not making it realistic, I'm just finding little accents and color groups. It is such a fun practice, like I really need it. Yes, like I just love it. I just love the little tiny painting pictures of it. Just I'm sorry. But it's just really good practice, to be honest. I eventually want to do a painting of like really tiny paintings. It helps you practice to like group the actual painting colors. It's really good with like color theory, I guess, to be honest. But I'm done for now. Okay, are you guys ready for the reveal? So this, let's go to this one first. This was the one I finished completely. I am so proud. I didn't think I could do it. I literally just lied to myself, but hey, manifestation works, I guess, because the mantra has helped me. I was like, I'm gonna do this. It's not gonna be bad. It's gonna be easy. And I did it, y'all. And then this one, finished this entirely. It's giving, what's her name? Camilla? Chameleon? This is by far one of my favorite. Like, I literally just made 2 of my favorite paintings. This was a blast. And literally, y'all didn't know I was gonna do this. And y'all didn't know I was gonna post this. Hopefully I posted this before October 1st. And my goal has been accomplished. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for being great. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let me know if y'all want to see the rest of this process. I don't know, because I didn't get 100 likes on my last video. Well, pretty fair. I only gave you guys 3 days to like it up. And by the way, this is acrylic paint. I don't know if I said that in the beginning. This is all acrylic. And I'm very, very proud. Y'all know what's coming up next. Please drop some horror movie characters down in the comments on what I'm gonna be painting this month. Is this time for October countdown? And I'm so excited, y'all. So if y'all remember from last time, this is what we're gonna be doing. So let me know some characters down in there. You guys help me out so I can paint. I will see you guys very soon, like duper super duper hooper duper soon, like real soon. Don't forget, I don't even know, honestly, do the impossible. Challenge yourself. I don't even know what to say on some real stuff. Just challenge yourself and see what you can do, because I think I can do this in the span of 2 days, y'all. Like,
now that I've got you right where I want you,
like and subscribe.
Nice.